Hey everybody, welcome back to Trio Planet, the channel where we talk all things media. How is everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing well. And today we will be reviewing episode... What episode is it? What?
I think it's episode 13.
Episode 13 of the Bad Batch.
Episode 12.
Episode 12, right, yeah. It were 11 last time, yeah. So, episode 12 of the Bad Batch, titled The Outpost, or just Outpost.
Title card.
But yeah, so we'll be reviewing episode 12, titled Outpost, for Bad Batch Season 2. And yeah, Will will do his famous breakdown. This episode was actually really good. It was very surprising. But yeah, take it away, Will.
So, Crosshair episode again. Second time we're seeing him. A little bit disgruntled. Stood outside of a ship. Got his helmet off. Some snobby Imperial cunt walks up to him and's like, "Listen, bro, you're out of uniform." So Crosshair puts his helmet on. Bit begrudged. This guy doesn't like clones, it seems. He sees that clones are his like support for the mission, and he's like, "Ugh, more clones." They're going to a planet. Can't remember what it's called. Might be something like Bartu or something. It's like a moon, snowy. It's like Hoth. They go to an outpost, a supply outpost, where they meet a group of clones who have been tasked with defending it. Bunch of them have died, and so the Imperial guy's like, "Listen, bro, you've not done a real good job. You're fired." He doesn't say he's fired. He's just like, "You're a failure. This will be reported to the Empire and shit." So they go on patrol. There's an ambush. Crosshair goes to a tower. He's looking through his sniper scope, pulls down the thermal vision, bam, explosion, blinds him. Crosshair gets his thing back, pulls the trigger, snipes one of them, but they don't die, they're bleeding, which doesn't make sense considering the blaster bolt would have cauterized the wound. Crosshair tracks him into a cave system, and they go back, and they do like a little ceremony for the guy's helmet. The Imperial guy doesn't like that very much, and is like, "Listen, you need to get back out there," so they go back out there. They go through the cave. Crosshair steps on a pressure mine. The clone friend that he's now made does some little nail things into the ground to trick the pressure pan into thinking the foot is still there. Walks away because he's like, "Yeah, listen, I'm confident in my work. I'm just not confident it's going to work." So he walks away. It doesn't blow up. They continue. They have a little shootout with a bunch of guys inside their outpost thing, their own outpost thing. Crosshair shoots a bunch of mines, which causes a cave-in of the area they're in. They are looking at a bunch of supplies, new stormtrooper gear, and then there's an avalanche. And so they start running. They both get hit in it, but Crosshair's new friend is hurt a lot more. They manage to get back to the outpost where the Imperial guy is with a bunch of stormtroopers and refuses to give medical aid to the clone because it's a waste of the Empire's resources. Crosshair's clone friend dies, real sad. Crosshair's like, "Listen, I've had enough of this bullshit," pulls out his pistol, is like, "Commander," or "Lieutenant," or whatever. Lieutenant turns around, bang, dead. Crosshair passes out, he's surrounded by stormtroopers, he's taken somewhere, he wakes up. The lady from last episode who was working with that doctor on the cloning planet is there, and she's like, "Listen, if you cooperate, you just might survive this." End of episode. Crosshair's a good guy again.
Yeah, me and Will legit just went yes as soon as Crosshair shot that guy. It was really good because even with that one episode, not a while back where it was Crosshair centric versus this one, we kind of seem to see that Crosshair is now fully changing his perspective on the Empire that he definitely is just like, nope, fuck off. He's like, nope, Empire's gone.
Exactly.
He's sick of their bullshit. He's seeing that they don't care about their men. The Empire really doesn't care about anybody but themselves. They only care about control, and they don't care how many people in their army die, stuff like that. So it is cool to see that aspect of things. It's cool to see Crosshair actually now realizing that the Empire are always going to be out for themselves. They're not going to be good people. They're not going to be whatever. So him killing that guy basically is him saying, "I'm fucking done. That I'm done with this. I'm fed up," and stuff like that. So it was cool to see. I'm impressed. I'm just gotta say, like, watching that with Mando, obviously, like, it's animation, so animation, you know, set design and that, you can't really compare them because Mando is in, obviously, live action, so you can't really compare them. But I feel like this was a solid episode. I will say that it was definitely an episode that I really did enjoy. But what about you, Will?
I think they did. I feel like they've managed to pull a massive U-turn on this season. This season, to be frank, was garbage. Right up until Truth and Consequences. That was sort of the tipping point for it, where Palpatine was seen for the first time. Then it sort of got lazy again for 2 episodes, and then Metamorphosis happened, and it got really good again. This episode has been really good again. I think that it's impressive that they've managed to keep people watching through a bunch of filler, to the point now where this episode and the rest of the episodes are actually going to be really good.
Yeah.
Like, this is the point where they've got to start doing good stuff because they're directly competing with Mando, like, which is the better storyline. And they'll not be competing in the sense of, like, this has got to be better than Mando, but they'll be like, if it's not as good as Mando, people are going to start picking up on it right now. And I feel like that's what's happened. This episode was absolutely amazing. Both of the episodes this season with Crosshair have been pretty good. This one, probably better because it actually gave Crosshair a bit of character development, in the sense of he's realised that the Empire never really cared about him as a individual and only cared about him as a soldier. And now
Yeah,
that they've
in
got
season 1, they saw that his inhibitor chip. Actually, no, they said that his inhibitor chip worked, but then we learned that he actually doesn't even have one. So yeah, so they basically wanted to make him obedient and stuff like that. So they did. They made him a leader. Had him even. They had him even test if a stormtrooper thing could work by taking those guys into action. And then season 2, in before this episode, we saw him decline a little in trusting them. And then in this one, it's like, nope, I'm done, fed up. So I feel like, yeah, Crosshair's definitely grown as a character.
I feel like the next episode for this season is going to be another Crosshair focused one,
Yeah.
and it's going to be him on the cloning planet, and then the episode after will be the tipping point for the rest of it. So to
I do
speak.
feel like it will end with him rejoining the team.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
I feel like they do miss him. Well, it might it either is going to take them time to get used to the fact that he betrayed them, or they'll just forgive him straight away.
Give a rating for it, Jordan.
I'm gonna go with a 9.5.
Damn.
I think this episode was actually probably one of the best out of this season, to be honest with you.
I might give it, taking into account everything. Let me run the numbers real quick. Do my little bit of math. Remember, math doesn't exist in Star Wars.
Oh my god.
I get an 8.2. 8.2. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I do think that Truth and Consequences is still probably the best episode.
Yeah, I think we gave that a 10 out of 10, didn't we? I think we did.
I don't think we gave it a 10 out of 10.
No.
I think we gave it a 9.
We've actually only given, out of all of our shows, we've given one episode a 10 out of 10. Out of all of the...
You gave it a 10
No,
out
we
of 10.
both, no, at one room we did both give it a 10 out of 10, I swear. I
I don't think we did. I mean, you gave 10 out of 10 to Last of Us
I think
this
I
week.
did. No, like ages ago we did do an episode and we did give it a 10 out of 10, I swear. An episode of Last of Us. Both of us did.
I don't think I've given any of the episodes of Last of Us a 10 out of 10.
I don't know, I'm just remembering. But yeah. Anything else?
No, I don't have anything else.
Neither do I. So yeah, I hope everybody did enjoy today's review. Go to the link down below to all our social medias and all that. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you did. Let us know your thoughts on the episode. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let us know. But other than that, I have been one host Slasher.
I've been your other host as Terrell.
And Roger.
Roger.
We get 1,000 things every day, pal. Make sure this is one of them.
It's over, Anakin!